we knew this day was coming. We didn't know when, but it's here now. And it doesn't take away the shock or the pain it is to see human rights, women's reproductive rights specifically, being taken away from Americans. My rage and disappointment, though, is with the Democrats. Because this has been stated, it was going to happen. The GOP had an agenda to do this for literally decades. Okay, we all knew about it. What did the Democrats do to make sure that this agenda failed? They did nothing. The Democrats, the establishment Democrats, had over 50 years, multiple supermajorities in Congress to codify Roe into law. And they did not do it. And now, our rights are being taken away from us. And it's only the beginning. I assure you, this is only just the beginning. It will be gay marriage next. It will be any handful of human rights you can reel off. They're coming for them. Clarence Thomas even stated today, they're going after privacy in the bedroom, same-sex relationships. They have an agenda, and this is the tip of the spear for them. And once again, what are the Democrats doing? They've done nothing. Obama had a chance to do it. He did nothing. Nancy Pelosi just elected an anti-choice Democrat, Henry Cuellar, in Texas a couple days ago. Are you not getting this? All they care about is fundraising off of this, as they literally help elect anti-choice Republicans. Are we catching on yet? I feel like it's too late. At this point, it's way too late. Liberals are absolutely clueless how bad their leadership is. Just because they can point to Mitch McConnell and say, okay, that's a dumpster fire of epic proportions, and I would agree. But that isn't an excuse to not have any self-reflection upon the Democrats' failed leadership to codify Roe. And some of you liberals are probably just like, aghast right now. How could this be happening? They've been telling us for decades this is what they were going to do. And our leaders in the Democratic Party failed us. They failed you. They failed women. This is what happens when we let right-wingers and centrists guard our precious democracy. We start losing our rights because liberals are centrist and center-right, which means they're always going to cater to the right, the fascist right, the GOP right, more than the progressive left. We rejected Bernie Sanders. We rejected his pro-democratic movement. These are the results you get. This is exactly what you ordered. It's time for you to deal with that. But in the meantime, women in at least 26 states are going to lose their constitutional right to have an abortion. It's only the beginning, though. I'm thinking about the midterms this year. Like, how's this going to impact the midterms? Well, I think it's going to motivate everyone. It's going to motivate the Christofascist base that has wanted this, like I said, literally for decades. It's going to reinforce that base. Now, up to 80% of Americans, though, say leave Roe versus Wade alone. So, this could motivate the independent voters and Democratic voters in droves as well. We all know independents swing elections, and most independents are saying leave Roe alone. Obviously, all Democrats say leave it alone, if not 95% of them. So I see this as an overall motivating force for the midterms this year that are supposed to go to the Republicans. That's how this usually works. But now it's like, I can see the blowback coming. There's going to be mass protest. There's going to be a mass political awakening, even though it's too late. I mean, you know, like I said, this is just, some people are in complete shock. It will be a motivating political force. I think red states will become more red. I think more, blue states will be blue and turn purple. I mean, there's going to be some states that are going to be red turning purple, maybe Texas, maybe Florida. I think there could be a wave that pushes the purple states blue. It's all to be seen. I don't know. It's all speculative right now, but this is dire. Okay, this is democracy dying in front of our very eyes to a far right-wing Christofascist extremist agenda. And it's all because of Donald Trump. Donald Trump put 3 Christofascist judges on the court, and it became a supermajority because he became president. It's a 6-3 supermajority on the Supreme Court. The Democrats have no choice but to expand the Supreme Court. No choice. They have no choice left to abolish the filibuster. They can't waver on this anymore. You cannot tell me that arcane Senate protocols are more important than women's reproductive rights. There is no argument the Democrats could make there. So if they don't change on that, we know where they stand. And they don't stand with the women of this country. Democrats don't deserve our vote until they abolish the filibuster. Democrats don't deserve our vote until they start working for us again. I'm so sick of these establishment Democrats failing us, constantly, reliably failing us. And we're supposed to vote for them. Get a grip.